Hella mail from jail. Ninjas telling me to kill it when they get around some Shinobi. How I kick it, man. Shout out to Currency. If you just joining us here for the first time at App Stupid, welcome. We've reached the end of the show, so this is our NBA. This is our NBA wrap up. Great day here in the studio. Please hit the like and subscribe button. We talked some Cavaliers basketball. They embarrassed LeBron James and the LA Lakers, and LeBron James returned home. Also, they have a class act because the Cavaliers and everybody inside the arena clapped it up for Bronny James when he scored his first NBA points. So I thought that was pretty dope. Then we talked some Oklahoma City Thunder. They spanked the San Antonio Spurs, and then Wemby gave up. I don't care what anybody says. Wembanyama gave up after he took that tumble, and OKC started to play a little rough with him down in the post. He was done. He was checked out. He only took 5 shots. He was only looking for 5 shots, and yeah, he dialed it in. Then we talked some Bulls basketball. The Bulls, they beat the Magic. Or did they? I think Chicago got away with one. I think that Orlando, when it came to Paolo Banchero hitting that buzzer shot, I mean, he obviously made the basket before the buzzer went off. Why else would he have taken that shot? However, Chicago got away with one. Credit to the Bulls. They have life in the franchise. So shout out to them. Then we talked some Indiana. Indiana and the Boston Celtics have a classic. And if that is a preview of the Eastern Conference Finals, sign me up, because that was a hell of a game. Mathurin had 30 points and that dude was unconscious. So we're going to stay in the Eastern Conference when we close this thing out. And the Milwaukee Bucks, they're a victim of bad coaching. Now, despite Giannis in the game they just played previously, he had a double-double, 30 points and 10 rebounds. And Damian Lillard, he went for 33 points, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. The Bucks lost to the Celtics in Boston, 108-119. And I just have to ask, are they the victims of bad coaching and poor rotations? Both of those answers are yes. Both of those answers are yes. And the way Doc Rivers got the Milwaukee Bucks job was snaky anyway, because Adrian Griffin, he had the Milwaukee Bucks playing really good basketball. And if you have somebody on ESPN that's doing color commentary, but he was also secretly hired to be a coaching consultant for a guy who did not need a coaching consultant, that's how he got that job, by always poisoning the well, trying to play both sides against the middle. And then you had some people in that camp was like, well, you can't hold this against Doc. He's not the one who signs the checks, and he's not the one who makes the decision. But you can't hold it against him, because he could have easily turned the money down and stayed at color commentary on ESPN. Give me a quick 20 and we'll get back into this. When we come back, it's your boy Big Vern. Drop the spot. I'm loving it. Order online, download the app, or visit the good folks at your local McDonald's. McDonald's, I'm loving it. There are deals if you're on the app right now. There's 50% off of a 10-piece chicken nugget. You can get that deal right now, valid one time a day. Also, if you're looking for something like a burger of sorts, there's 40% off a cheeseburger or a double cheeseburger. Now, this is included with tax, and that is valid for one a day. So many more items to choose from. All good. This is McDonald's. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm loving it. Hey, get your McDonald's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Get your McDonald's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Not all in one day, though. Break that up. Don't be piggish. Now at 1-3, I can say the Bucks, they're better than their record reflects. But right now, at the moment, they seem to be struggling. And I don't know why. They shot 45% from the floor, going 37 of 82, and that's not bad. You're the road team, so it needs to be better. 8 of 31 from three-point land is hideous. And at what point as a team do you abandon the three and commit to a mid-range game and offensive rebounding, shrinking the floor, and playing tough defense? Like on the 15th three-pointer, you ain't made one in like 4 attempts. You'd say, okay, it's time to stop shooting the three. I don't think that ever crossed Doc Rivers' mind. 44 points in the paint. They gave up 44 points in the paint, and that's horrible. How do you surrender that many baskets in the paint to the Celtics? A team with no active 7-footer is beyond me. And that's a fair question. The Celtics don't have a dominant center that they list down there as a rim protector. And how are they able to just hang that on? Everybody was in the lane, living in the lane against the Bucks. The rotations don't make sense. Guys who I felt like should have played didn't play. And it was like Doc is clueless sometimes in certain stretches when teams go on runs. I'm like, hey man, you might want to wake up. This thing is going on right now. Now, they absolutely got no help from the bench at all in that game. And I've been waiting for Marion Beauchamp to get in the mix. He's a guy who played 48 games last year and averaged 12 minutes a game, getting the hustle balls, hustle plays, things that don't show up on the stat sheet. And for some reason, Doc ain't playing them. I have no clue why Doc's not playing them. They're not saying he's hurt. He's not listed on the IR. What the hell? Give me a quick rap album. This your boy Big Vern. Yo, drop me a rap album. It's your boy Big Vern coming to you with another rap album. Joel Ortiz and the Heatmakers. War with all respect. In stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track: Fortune 500 with Phil Collins, Reaper Man, So Lost featuring Angel Hill, and War with Styles P and Poet Ali. Joel Ortiz in stores now. Again, you can look at the Bucks and be like 16 turnovers is way too much. But again, I'm not going to sit here and get nitpicky because they had chances to at least get somebody going. DeLon Wright, I mean, you gave him 10 minutes. He didn't give you anything. You gave him 10 minutes. He gave you an assist. And I know some people are not going to force the argument. Bobby Portis, he gave you 4 points. Bobby's usually a more fiery guy to get everything going, you know. But, I mean, it's just like everybody else is trying to find their footing. Lopez, he's one of the biggest guys out there, and he doesn't rebound for dick. I mean, he had 6 rebounds. He had 6 rebounds in that game against Boston. Portis had the same amount of rebounds, and he played less minutes. So if Portis would have had Lopez's minutes, again, if you Doc Rivers, you got to try something, bro. You got to try something. You got to give these guys, not when the game is over, you give Beauchamp 3 minutes. AJ Green out of George Madison, who can actually shoot, you give him 3 minutes. They all chip in 3 points. And I'm like, come on, bro. Tyler Smith out of the G League Ignite. You didn't give him any time out there on the floor. And then Ryan Rollins. He's also a young cat. You didn't go ahead and give any time. They all got relegated to 3 minutes. And again, I don't understand what the deal is. And then now they put, like I said, when they put Taurean Prince in, I felt like the opening night with the 76ers, that was a lineup that they should have went with when they would bring Prince off the bench, and then that would give Giannis a breather. Why would you play both of them two together? Why would you play both of them together? That to me was like, that's a dummy move. Prince works better in a team atmosphere. And I'm sorry, the Bucks have resorted to what I call Giannis watching. Giannis gets the ball, everybody's watching. The offense dies because he's going to take over. He's a competitor. He doesn't want to lose. Dame is knocking down shots left and right. When he's out there, he's on fire. But they got to go ahead and get some love from somewhere. Connaughton has absolutely disappeared these last couple of years. How he's able to stay in Milwaukee is beyond me. Hats off to his agent. Because Connaughton didn't do nothing last year. He damn sure ain't doing nothing this year. And do you blow this thing up? Do you trade pieces away? I know they feel like they're close. Or do you make another coaching change? Because if Adrian Griffin were doing color commentary and he was saying Doc Rivers were failing, Doc Rivers, he isn't the coach to lead this team, and then the Milwaukee Bucks make him a secret liaison behind Doc's back and Doc didn't know about it and they fired Doc, everybody would be in an uproar. That's what happened to Adrian Griffin. And if you want to be fair, because like I say, I'm the mayor of fair, Adrian Griffin had them off to a better start than Doc Rivers. He came in and took over after the All-Star break. So we're not going to say half of the season versus the beginning of the season. This time last year, Adrian Griffin wasn't 1-3. Adrian Griffin wasn't 1-3 this time last year. And if you're being fair, Doc Rivers is failing as a coach. So do you fire him if he doesn't get this thing together by Thanksgiving? If he doesn't get this thing together by Thanksgiving, do you fire him and let Darvin Ham take over? I don't know. We'll find out. Well, that's the show. Thank you all for sharing, liking, and subscribing to the content. I hope you had just as much fun as we did here in the App Stupid Studios. We will be back on